The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I really wanted to speak about this because I feel like this is an important moment in boxing history, particularly for Japanese boxing. You guys know that here on True School Sports, the home of boxing, we do our best to try to cover the Japanese fight scene from the American perspective. And that man right there, he's a big part of he is the biggest part I feel of Japanese boxing, both in the country and worldwide. And this is a hallmark moment. This is a seminal moment. This is a very pivotal moment for Japanese fighters worldwide because it has officially been announced that that man right there, the monster, Naoya Inoue, has been named the Ring Magazine 2023 Fighter of the Year. Now, that being said, he's the first fighter to ever win that award. I mean, there's been some great Japanese fighters in the past, but none of them ever were able to capture the fighter of the year for Ring Magazine. And you guys know Ring Magazine, people can say what they want. They say like, oh, Golden Boy owns Ring Magazine. It's this, it's that. They have their gripes and they have their criticisms. But listen, they are the most prestigious boxing publication there is, and I got a lot of respect for the Bible of Boxing and the fine folks there, the Doug Fishers and whatnot. And look. Inoue gets fighter of the year. It could have easily been Terrence Crawford, right? It could have easily been Terrence Crawford. He had a great year defeating Spence. I already knew it was going to be between these two. Even though personally, unpopular opinion, I thought O'Shaquie Foster had a great argument, but that's just me. But nonetheless, Inoue definitely very deserving of the honor. He started 2023 off with no belts in a new weight class. He didn't waste no time. He moved right up, fought Stephen Fulton, a guy that people like to downplay now. But before Inoue defeated Fulton, Fulton was beating all these different types of undefeated world champions and things like that. He was a top fighter, a guy that I believe deserved to be on the lower ends of the top 10 pound for pound. Just my humble opinion, right? Great fighter. Inoue made him look like a whatever fighter. So he was the number one guy, beat him in his first fight. Didn't move up, no tune-ups, went up, took on the number one guy, whooped him. Then turned around, fought Marlon Tapales, who had just upset M. Jack Medalia to become two-division champion, unified champion. And then took his belts and became undisputed in two fights. So he starts the year off with 0 belts, ends the year off with all 4. So I mean, what more could you want? I mean, I know in the Tapales fight, he was a big favorite. He was a favorite in the Fulton fight, so he was the favorite, and he did get the luxury of fighting in Japan. But nonetheless, anybody who goes into another weight class and at the beginning of the year they have 0 belts and they end the year with all the belts, that is praiseworthy and that is enough to be considered fighter of the year. So Ring Magazine obviously believes that, and that's why he is the fighter of the year. And look, what a beautiful moment in his career, because I remember so long ago, like when I first started covering Inoue, and he wasn't very known here in the States. I remember I used to bring him up like as early as 2016. I used to make videos about him as early as 2016. People used to say, BT, True School, why are you talking about these Japanese guys, these Japanese fighters? What's the whole point of talking about this guy? You're only talking about this guy so you can be different, and you could like, it's kind of like in rap music when you have your mainstream artists, and then certain people say things like, oh yeah, Styles P and Pharoah Monch are the best rappers ever, and the best rappers out. They name like these real underground artists that maybe don't get the spotlight, not because they really think they're the best, but more so because they're good, but like they don't have the fan base of, like, let's say an Eminem or a Jay-Z, and they want to be different. So sometimes in boxing, when I would bring up Naoya Inoue all those years ago, they'd be like, oh no, it's like that. But it wasn't like that. I truly believed all those years ago he was a top fighter. He was a special fighter. He was going to be one of the guys that was going to be one of the flag bearers, not just for the lower weight classes, but all of boxing, the same way Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez was back then at that time. So it's great to see him grow, and it's great to see him become a household name. And now you're talking about, the Saudis are trying to pay this guy $69 million to come to the Middle East. Everyone featherweight and below, and even as high as 130. I've heard some guys at 130 talk about wanting to fight him. He has become the biggest name around these weights, and he has become the guy that will net you the highest payday, and he is the guy to beat around these weights. And he continues to set the standard for not just Japanese fighters, but fighters in the whole world for chasing and achieving greatness. So shout out to him. But I wanted to actually pull up his quotes, because he had some quotes regarding his recent coronation of being fighter of the year, and I wanted to share with you guys. Let me just pull it up right quick. But shout out to all the where is it? All the Japanese fans, all the Inoue fans, all the boxing fans watching this video. What the hell is this man's Twitter? Why can't I find this man's Twitter now? I'm trying to find his Twitter now. I can't find it. Naoya Inoue. All right, so he had something to say. I wanted to share with you guys. Well, what his reaction was to the exact announcement that he was named Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year. Here's what Inoue said, word for word, verbatim, and I'll translate it for you guys. It'll be right there on the screen. So it says, "I'm very honored to have been selected for the 2023 Most Valuable Player Award, most Fighter of the Year, by the prestigious Ring Magazine. However, this also happened last year. I will work hard to show you an even stronger Naoya Inoue in 2024. So there you have it. Inoue, the monster. He's not, he's appreciative. He's thankful for the award. He's expressing his gratitude. But like he said himself so eloquently, that was last year. All right. I have more to show this year, and I have a lot more to achieve. And that's the mindset he should have, right? Because not only was that last year, but listen, everyone that fights this guy, he has a target on his back, and I think deep down he understands that. It doesn't matter if he fights Merjan or whomever, Casemiro or Sam Goodman, or who else, Lewis Neri, or the guys like I want to see him fight at featherweight, like Rafael Espinozas and the Shushu Carringtons and the Hayato Tsutsumis and the all them guys. Anybody. He knows anybody he fights, there's a target on his back. So I think he's got the right focus, which is just to continue to improving, to continue being the best he can be day in and day out in the gym. And look, he is one of the faces of boxing. I think his fights are starting to really captivate not just the boxing community, not just the hardcore fans, not just the Japanese fans, not just the American fans, but it's starting to slowly but surely become a worldwide thing. And he really, I think, in 2023, not only did he grow the legend and legacy of him, but I think he grew the Naoya Inoue brand worldwide. And I think now with him being at 122, he may not be in the fights that I really want to see him in, but I think it'll be more of that. With him fighting potentially in the Tokyo Dome and potentially in the Middle East. I mean, his star power has no limits. It has no bounds, because he's got the whole country of Japan behind him. He's becoming a household name here in the States, and he's just someone that doesn't matter if you're hardcore, casual, you watch him for 5 seconds and the guy can fight his ass off. So, yeah, congratulations to Naoya Inoue, the fighting pride of Japan, and he is the 2023 Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year. So let me know what you guys think. He's the first Japanese fighter to win the award. He's the first Asian fighter to win the award since the great and incomparable Manny Pacquiao. So Inoue continues to write his name into the boxing history books and expand his legacy in the sport. So leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dang It. So until next time, take care. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.